Hello, welcome to another unboxing. This time it's the plasma pedal by GAMECHANGER Audio. Now I've been waiting for this for quite some time because this was a Kickstarter project, one of the first ones I've ever put my money towards, but it's so unusual. It's a distortion unit mainly made for guitar, but I'm going to be using it for synthesizers and other things. It distorts, instead of using an overdrive, a standard overdrive circuit, it puts it through a tube and it fires plasma through, or it creates a plasma sort of spark, if you will. I don't know what the correct word is for it. And it sounds, well, on the few early videos I've seen of them demonstrating it, it sounds fantastic. It sounds like a real old, like busted speaker, sort of really overdriven to quite a light distortion, but also it has the advantage of when there's no flow, so when there's no light, then you've got a noise gate, but a proper noise gate, so there's absolutely no sound whatsoever until the light flows. So fantastic. There's two of these available. This one's got a sort of a blue plasma, and there is one with pink, but it costs quite a lot more, and I think the blue looks fine. I think they're also working on a rack mount one with an even longer plasma tube. So I was thinking about my Great Mesmo channel, my music channel. I'll put a link up there to my channel, and I'll be having great fun with this because not just for the great distortion sounds, but also it's quite a nice thing to have with video, so you've actually got something to look at when the sound is going on. So this is really exciting. I've been waiting for this for ages. And I wasn't the first group, I was the second group to receive these, so there still are people waiting to receive these. And, oh, that's so exciting. Came from Riga in Latvia, and they sent me emails showing where they had it made. They found a good place to have it made, and they were showing the early prototypes. And it was really nice following the design and the final finishing off and finding the right factory and things like that. So it's been quite exciting. So it's a plasma pedal, high voltage distortion unit, designed and manufactured in Latvia by GAMECHANGER Audio Limited. Actually, you might just want to read that for yourself. There's much else on the other than that. I don't know if that will work through the screen, you never know. So there we go, let's get on with it. What a nice looking box. It's also a lovely looking unit from what I remember of, well, I haven't seen it in the flesh, so this is going to be quite exciting. So what do we get? Oh, stickers! I do love a sticker. I've got two nice, oh, where am I going to put these? Two nice plasma pedal stickers, they're lovely. Okay. Don't know what that is. It looks like a magnetic strip. No, it's not. It must be something to do with the packing. Oh yeah, there's another one there. So must be something to do with the packaging. So you may wish to. Where does it start? Here, I think. May wish to pause each one of these. So is that in focus? Let me just make sure that is in focus. The other side. There we go. I'll have a read of that in a moment. So I think you can change the voltage. Yeah, one of them is voltage change as well. So what will that do to the sound? All very exciting stuff. Oh, here it is. Now on the early units I saw that they had a metal grille across there, so they've obviously opted for a nice glass cover so you can see exactly what's going on. Alright, let's get it out. Okay, so first thing to note, there is no transformer with the unit. So how is it powered? No, 9 volts DC. Well, that's quite a normal looking plug there as well. So that's okay. Get the shine off there. So obviously it's a mono unit in and out. Feels like it's fairly thick. Well, you can see how thick it is. It's quite thick. Steel, I guess. She is sort of powder coated. Ah! They've written my name on there. Wow. So my pedal is number 664. Ah, just out. I could have had a 666. So mine's the 664th one made. And there we are. 2018, the 10th. So it's just been made from the factory, fresh. Wow, very exciting. I might give that just a little clean there. Just check there isn't. There might be a cover on that. Doesn't seem to be a cover on there. Well, there is that plasma tube inside. And the pots, oh, they're nice and sturdy. Yep, no, they're not moving at all. Yeah, so it's a proper floor unit for a guitar. Looks like it can take some knocking about. That looks fine. Oh, doesn't click. I thought it was going to click on and off, but the foot switch doesn't actually give you any feedback that it's on or off by a click through your foot. But obviously you'll have the visual, unless you've got these set down too low. So there's obviously a power on, blend, low frequency, high frequency, volume, and voltage. Okay, so well, that's a quick look round. I don't know if you want any measurements, so I can give you some very rough measurements. So the top of the case to the bottom is about 15 centimeters. And it's about, well, it's just under 10 centimeters wide, and at its highest point going to the top of the knob it's about 7 centimeters there, and the actual back height is about 5 centimeters. So it's a 3.5 kilovolt discharge with a xenon gas. Well, that's definitely a bit different. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to have this visual element to it, and the distortion. Well, I'll play you some in a moment. Now, I haven't got a guitar right now, so all the signatures of the people. I think that's a really, really nice touch. Huh. So I'm going to put a synthesizer through this. I think I'll put maybe I'll put the monologue through this, because that's got a little oscilloscope and that has got its own distortion, so perhaps you can compare the two distortions. So an inbuilt solid state one against the xenon gas high voltage distortion. Of course, with all effects pedals, you know, they can look great, they can tell you, you know, they do all these sort of things. Like, you can get plugins that look amazing, but it all comes down to the sound, and if it doesn't live up to its looks of its sound, then it's a complete waste of time. But as I said, the demos I've heard have been really quite exceptional. And I've been looking for, I had a Laney Pro 75 reverb a long time ago now, back in the 80s, and it had a parametric EQ, and it had 2 channels, and you could actually put one channel into the next channel, put all the gains up, put both parametrics up and the loudness, and it had an effects loop as well and a spring reverb, and that distortion I've been trying to get that distortion ever since, and I'm just hoping that I heard some elements of this. It reminded me of my old overdriven Laney amp from back in the day, so I'm hoping this is going to be something like it, or if not even more grungy and more crackly and what have you. So right, I'm going to get a synthesizer and plug it in. No more talking from me, because I'm going to plug it straight into the camera. So I'll go straight from, it's a mono out from the synthesizer, so mono in, mono out, and then that's going to go straight to the camera. And then all I'll do is I'll put it so it goes across the 2 channels in mono. I might have to put a bit of compression on for YouTube, but apart from that I don't think I'll be doing anything else. It'll be a fairly raw sound, so you get the idea. And I think I'll start off with a sort of a clean sound from the synth, so you can hear the distortions, and then I might start messing around with it. Anyway, there we are. So that is the plasma pedal. On with the next bit.